Hello everybody, Anthony Navarro here with Colorado Shooting Sports. I'm here with Phil Harding. And Phil, tell us a little bit about you again.
So I'm the Rocky Mountain Regional Director of Students for Concealed Carry. Live here in Colorado, up in Greeley, Colorado, and I work over there at Burris Optics.
Sounds good. Now, I'm the owner of Colorado Shooting Sports. I'm the lead instructor here for rifle, pistol, tac shotgun, vehicle gunfighting, low light night fighting, all those kind of cool classes. Trauma medical class, which I think everybody should take. And we are going to be talking about kind of a controversial hot topic here. We're going to be talking about open carry versus concealed carry. So, Phil, take it away, man. Why? Because we talked about an open holster protest. Is that what we call it?
Absolutely.
So the whole idea is they're walking around with empty holsters saying, hey, I could have a gun in here, but I'm not allowed to. But let's talk specifically about, from your viewpoint, the merits of open carry.
So first off, let me start by saying these are my personal views, not the views of Students for Concealed Carry as a whole. While I do support open carry in my personal life, as a member of Students for Concealed Carry, all we fight for is for concealed carry on campus.
Freedom! All right, go for it. Tell me, why do you like open carry, dude?
Open carry, first off, it's really liberating.
It's like going commando with a gun.
It really is,
right.
I'm not going to
okay.
lie. But at the same time, you do get a lot of folks, asking you questions, wondering what you're doing. You get kind of the evil, wary eye every once in a while. And it was really bad when I lived down south. I had a lot of folks who were very concerned about me open carrying there. Up here, thankfully the laws are very, very clear. I haven't had any issues with open carry. But one of the big reasons that I've always been for it is for the merits of visual deterrence. Okay. Visual deterrence being, if somebody walks into a convenience store and they see the guy with the gun, first thought in their mind is going to be, that's a cop. I don't want to be committing no crimes in here. I don't want to steal or rob the guy of this store when there's a cop here. I don't know who he is. He's probably going to be a better shot than me. And that's a really, really good deterrent to keep something from ever happening while you're in the area.
Okay. What else? Give me another one.
Another one is advocacy. I get so many people asking me questions about gun laws, open carry, concealed carry, Students for Concealed Carry. Whenever I'm out and people see the gun, they know, hey, that's the gun guy. Let me go ask him a question or two. And I've always been able to, hand out business cards, flyers, things for Students for Concealed Carry, or for myself whenever I was working with an open carry group as well. It's a great way to start the conversation with just the random public.
Cool, awesome. Anything else before I hit the concealed carry side of this?
Go for it.
All right, cool. So concealed carry, the whole idea behind this is if I'm a bad guy and I look at a woman, chances are he's gonna think, man, she's easy prey, because guess what, 99% of the time, your attacker, if you're a woman, is a dude. So, but it's going to be his worst nightmare when that gun comes out from concealed and pow, you blast that dude and defend yourself. Now, if the gun is already out there, you mentioned that it is a visual deterrence. However, in the media, in the last, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, we had a guy walk into a Walmart and specifically attack a concealed weapon guy because he saw the gun. So I think that from this perspective, if I walk in a bank and I'm about to jack that place, and I see a guy with a gun, boom, he's going to get my first bullet. So they've also shown in study after study that the reaction time between going for this undercover, if I have my shirt over it, and going from open carry is absolutely the same. There is no advantage either way. So I'm going to leave that as kind of even. I do like the advocacy side of things, because the only time I open carry is here in the shop, but then again, I'm in a gun shop, so you're kind of preaching to the choir there. It doesn't really help. So I don't really like the visual deterrence side. The people looking is kind of with the visual deterrence, but we get a lot of people that'll come in here and say, it's not constitutional right to carry. And I hear them. I believe them, I understand them, but here's the problem. It's kind of like trying to fight the laws of physics. If you're in a Prius and you have the right of way, and a semi is coming, and the person in the Prius is saying, hey, I have the right of way. The semi, bam, doesn't care. Bad guys don't care about laws, therefore they're bad guys by definition. And so what I like to say is this. I conceal carry, he opens carries, and we have to be willing to support each other. So if I saw somebody jacking him up, man, I'm going to get in that fight as well. Vice versa, the other way around. So I think they both have their place. I think from a pure fighting standpoint, Concealed carry for me is the way to go. If I know I'm going to be in a fight, I'm not going to carry a pistol in the open. I'm going to have a rifle in the open. So completely different thing there. But I do see his viewpoints, and especially with advocacy, I think that the more people that see it, the more people are going to ask and get involved. But everybody is going to get to that choice on their own. When I carried at UNC, I'm just going to be honest with you, Phil. When I went to UNC, I had a legal concealed weapon permit, but I did not carry. UNC did not allow us to conceal carry. So I had to make a decision. Do I break the law and do the right thing, or do I follow the law and not have the tool I need to engage a bad guy if I have to? So I made the choice to carry in a fanny pack because it's not going to stick out or nobody will know what it is, or I stuck it in my backpack. But was it going to be fast? No. But if somebody's blasting a room full of kids, I'm going to try and get to that as fast as I can and end the fight.
Better than nothing.
Yep. So for 4 years, man, I was always, afraid. Could I get kicked out of school? Yes. As a matter of fact, try to get into a movie theater open carry. They're going to see it. They're going to say you can't be here. Guess what I do? I look at the sign and I ignore it. And here's the thing: you can't get arrested for that unless you resist. If they're like, "Hey, Phil, I noticed that you have a gun underneath your shirt. We ask you to leave." If he doesn't leave, he'll be arrested for trespassing.
Absolutely.
But the whole idea behind concealed carry is they don't know you have it. So I would rather carry and be asked to leave than to not be able to defend my family if that need arises. So there is definitely good and bad on either side. But I recommend that you guys kind of try it for yourself. Ask questions of both sides and determine for yourself what works. Anything else, Phil, that you want to add?
Absolutely. I mean, what you said about being able to support each other, that's the big point of it. It really is a personal choice, just like the choice to carry a gun or not. And whether you do decide to carry a gun, whether you decide to carry it concealed or openly, that's up to you, and it's okay either way.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you very much, Anthony Navarro with Colorado Shooting Sports, here with Phil Harding, and we will be right back.